Hi guys, how are you doing today? This isn't gonna take too long because there's not much to show you. Um, I wanted to give you an idea of what I'm working on, which I told you about earlier. Well, I went ahead and I dug up a whole crap load of hard drives that I found and put all of them in one box together. Oh my god. Oh, these box of rust are all the IDE and the SATA drives that I have together. These here are all the SATA on this side. These I have catalogs. These are all the IDE drives. I have not. So let me see what we got. We have an IDE. We have a Barracuda. This is a let's see. It says this one here, 80 gigabytes. This is an IDE drive. This probably has a whole ton more of magic files from the early days that I want to extract. This is really kind of pear shaped real quick. So let's see if we can try to go through this here. So this is another Barracuda for 40 gigabytes. This is an 80 gigabyte. These are all IDE. These are the 40 pin connectors on them. Right now I don't have a reader yet. That's coming, and we'll be able to copy these over. Some of these might be Mac, some of these might be Linux based. So we'll go through them here we can. We have a Western Digital WD400. This is a 40 gigabyte caviar drive. Again, IDE, ports on them. We have another one. This is a Mac Store line drive. This is, I can't tell you what size this is right now. It looks like it says it's a D40X-DL. So this is probably another 40 gigabyte. Again, ATA. Carry those right now. I don't have an interface for those. Okay. And we have another one, which is another Western Digital WD400. Again, IDE slot, so I have no way to read this one. The only SCSI in the bunch is this one, which I don't have a reader for either. This is a Barracuda. This is, let's see, what model is this one here? I think this is a ST. Yeah, it is right here. It's a Barracuda. I think this is a 4 gigabyte Barracuda. Full height, 3.5 inch drive. SCSI. Not IDE. SCSI. And we have as I said, over here on this side are all our ATA drive, our SATA drives I found. And over here is a 160 gigabyte SATA. I have tried to read this already. I can get the power up, but that's it. It will not do anything else. I will power up, it'll just sit there. almost implying that the logic board or something on this drive is kaput or something, because it's not even turning over. Other than the power's up, so obviously it passes some basic post. At least it's not as far as going as the power supply goes. I want to see if I have an example of that, if there's any jumpers on this board, so I can find out. I don't have too many listed Seagates. I got a Toshiba. I got. So this drive here may have files on it from the past that I want to read. As I said, there's no jumpers on the board, which normally there wouldn't be anyway. But it's not reading, so I wonder what is on it. And I don't know. I have no way to tell you what's on it. I'm going to tell you what my guess is. Oh, this box weighs a ton. Okay, so got all these files to deal with. Now, the SATA drives, except for the 160 gigabyte I can't read, I have read. I have copied. I've examined the contents of them. I have seen what was on there. The other drives that are sitting in the box that don't seem to have a way to be read right now could very well have files back from when we started out with YouTube. And so we would like to go there and read those files. Sounds good. Well, what sounds good doesn't mean it's going to happen. You see, you gotta understand, there's a lot of drives there. And I got even more SCSI hard drives sitting in a whole nother SCSI tower, external SCSI tower, which I need to get connected to a computer with the appropriate SCSI card to read those. And I have a card, but I don't have a matching cable to read them right now, and a matching terminator. And once I can plug that in, we could copy all those. Those are old Macintosh drives. You see now, that's what I'm talking about. Files, more files. Just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of discs. I didn't even get to the DVDs, the CDs, the floppies. You want to talk about getting buried? We don't have a floppy drive reader for 3.5 inch or 5 1/4 inch either. So we need to get a driver to read 3.5 inch to 5 1/4 inch. Floppies, the high density, low density, quad density, discs for the Commodore 64, discs for the PC, yeah, just lots of discs. So that's what I wanted to show you, is just how much more stuff I've got to copy out and organize into our catalog. Well, for now, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching this short video. How do you see what kind of projects I have to do? Maybe we'll get this job done before I'm 100 years old. It's going to take that long. Alright, bye-bye.